Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Hemingway Editor to improve your copy. So Hemingway Editor is one of my favorite tools for improving copy. It's easy to use, it's on the web, and it's free. Just go to hemingwayapp.com to start using it. And this is what it looks like when you load it up. Okay, so they've got some placeholder text here, and you see some of it is highlighted in yellow, highlighted in red, purple, blue, green, and those colors correlate with the color coding here on the right. So red is sentences that are very hard to read, yellow is sentences that are hard to read, etc., etc. It's really easy to use. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some of my copy from my blog, from one of my articles, and just chuck it in there. I'm just going to copy and paste it in there and see what it suggests. So this is one of my articles here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the text from the article. So copy, and then I'm going to tab over to Hemingway, select all of the placeholder copy, and then paste my own in. Okay, so it has given it a readability score of grade 6, which is apparently good, so not bad. But it does have some suggestions, and the ones that I normally go for are the red and the yellow ones. So I've got mostly yellow and just one red this time, which is probably because I've used Hemingway enough over time. It's actually taught me how to write better copy over time, actually, because I've run a lot of copy through it, and the suggestions that it makes, I've kind of internalized and taken those lessons on board into the next copy and what have you. So let's go to the red here. CDs, tapes, or even vinyl. You could get a limited press and give them out, and or offer discounts to your core audience in exchange for them taking photos of them and posting on socials. Yeah, right. That's a big sentence. It's a mouthful. Like, I had to even breathe quite heavily after doing that. So how can I make this easier to read? So first of all, I'm probably just going to put that a line down, and then you could get a limited press and give them out and or offer discounts. So what I could do here is let's end the sentence there. You could get a limited press and give them out, full stop. And then say you could also offer discounts to your core audience in exchange for them taking photos of them and posting on socials. Okay, better. It's now yellow. What I'm going to do is actually bring this line down. Just makes it easier to read. You could also offer discounts to your core audience in exchange for social media posts. Let's do that. In exchange for social media posts. Great. One of my favorite bits of advice that Hemingway gives me when I'm using it is this one. I love this one. I take it on board as literal life advice as well. So it says here, anyway, just some ideas. So I'm not entirely sure why I wrote that. It's like a little bit like, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Take it or leave it. It's a little hedgy. And Hemingway says that. It's like, be bold, don't hedge. So to be honest, I'm just going to delete that whole line. Because like, I don't think that sentence really had any value in the context of this. So let's see what else it's got to suggest. Okay, so one suggestion that it's got here is where it says, essentially, this is your promo squad. It says, adverb, use a forceful verb. What I'm actually going to do is just delete that. I just don't think that word was necessary at all. This is the thing about writing copy. Like, you know, it's good to look at the copy. It's good to use Hemingway and stuff like that. And if you feel that something just doesn't need to exist, you can get a message across with less words or less content, you should do that. And fortunately, Hemingway gives me the opportunity to look at my copy like that. And then here it says, could be a handful. So this is another opportunity for me to make it a bit easier to read. I'm going to break that line down. Could be a handful of friends or family members who go around promoting you in exchange for beer, money, chips, whatever. Okay. So I'm going to change that a little bit because that is a bit of a mouthful. Could be a handful of friends or family members who go around promoting you. I'm going to stop it there. And then break the sentence there. So it could be a handful of friends or family members who go around promoting you in exchange for beer, money, chips, whatever. That feels a bit easier to read. Perhaps you could give them a media kit to plaster over their socials, giving you some exposure to their friends and audience. Perhaps, again, I'm hedging using that word. I need to be more bold. So I'm just going to delete it and start the sentence at you. You could give them a media kit to plaster over their socials, giving you some exposure to their friends and audience. Okay, so I've probably got another opportunity to improve it there. But anyway, this is a good example to show you on how to use Hemingway editor to improve your copy. I've broken up some sentences there. I've basically removed words, removed things that were largely unnecessary or just basically me hedging. Hope that was useful, and I'll see you in the next video. This video was taken from the Copywriting for Creators course. To learn more about improving your copywriting today, click on the link in the description of the video.